friends we hadn't seen in a long time. The next day, we received a handwritten note which they delivered to our mailbox, letting us know how much they had enjoyed our get together, along with an article that we had discussed. That was high tech, low touch relief. Imagine you get a thoughtful handwritten note from a mailbox. It's an empty spine. For another check us out at the Beacon Shepherd.
You have smart mortgages, smart about college. When it comes to building, whatever you want to get smart about, you can find it at smartaboutmoney.org. That's the one with the resource for the whole family. You can move on your phone. Smartaboutmoney.org. It's the smart thing you get from smart. I got this. Probably like that. I am your door in. Referring to your Alexa smart speaker. Your favorite voice that's from your speaker in seconds. 40 is WLW AM and 91 HD FM public alert. Station. This World News Roundup, sponsored by the Rocky Parties.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A bomb cyclone is pummeling the Pacific Northwest with torrential rain, snow, and hurricane-force winds. CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
We saw wind gusts of 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and that is because of half of people became without power. Get off doing that. In terms of the impact built in today, the winds are going to decrease. The highway warning has expired.
At least one person was killed by a falling tree. They're bracing in for flash floods in Northern California, Oregon, and Washington State. President-elect Trump has made 4 administration picks, including the WWE's Linda McMahon for Education Secretary. Correspondent Caitlin Dewey Burns announces Linda McMahon, the former WWE executive who serves as current administration, to run the Department of Education.
One of the things I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education.
But that would require congressional approval, which has proved difficult. Mr. Trump chose Dr. Mehmet Oz for Medicare and Medicaid. The House Ethics Committee meets today to consider releasing findings into its investigation of alleged sexual misconduct by Mr. Trump's first husband, Jim Gates, the open senators on the General Bill.
We've got anything following that I think is good.
The U.S. Embassy in Kyiv is closed after the Biden administration agreed to send anti-personnel landmines to Ukraine. Days after the use of American long-range missiles for targets in Russia. Alexander Rodnyansky is an advisor to President Zelensky.
Trying to give us all the intelligence that they report that this process that they leave office to ensure that Ukraine is going to militarily.
A federal judge has ordered 19 pages of notes taken from Sean Combs' cell at New York's Metropolitan Detention Center be destroyed. CBS's Christopher Cruz.
Prosecutors say the documents were swept up during a multi-day sweep of all cells at the jail in Brooklyn. They say they had no contact with jail officials before the sweep and did not visit them to search into the cell. They claim that the papers contained information pertaining to campaign and private damaging material about potential witnesses.
Sales on everything from milk to diapers are doing trick.
Target quickly reached Sunday the 6th.
Target shares have plunged 15% after the discount reported its biggest quarterly earnings miss in 2 years and cut its full-year forecast. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. So right now would be the perfect time to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year, this decision is also when you can join Medishare and saving is more than usual. For many families, joining Medishare means saving about $500 a month, which is game changer. Obviously, that's more. Medishare members like it a lot. The satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And Medishare is a proven thing too. It's been 30 years. It's a Christian community, hundreds of thousands of people know. And here's the thing: if you join before November 30th, and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee, save even more right off the bat. But the number here is subject to call, and if it takes 2 minutes, again, the deadline is November 3rd. Call now and the safety of this 877-64 Bible, 877-64 Bible.
Another strange fish washed up.
But it's the second time this week that a beautiful fish was washed up around the California beach. The real village of Shetland Dungeons measured about 10 feet and was started by a bacterial killer. Strips pieces of oceanography. The Tuesday fish died smoking because it looks like a multiple sea creature with a long wooden search for food and go up to 30 feet. This resembles a larger than normal eel with an monstrous face. And height, CBS News.
Scientists believe most pieces of food have a lot of stories to tell. The report says the trapped remains of a 2,000-year-old pig discovered on the Irish seacoast of Dublin indicate a Roman presence on the island. Up until now, Ireland was believed to be out of the Empire State at the turn of the millennium. Research from the University College of Dublin. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS
You're facing liens, levies, an audit, wage garnishment, or years of unpaid taxes. Even if you're already in a payment plan, we can help. Through special IRS programs, you may qualify to have your tax debt settled for a fraction of what you owe. Tax Relief Helpers has helped thousands of taxpayers qualify for these generous relief programs, earning an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. No matter what amount you or your business owe to the IRS, call our tax relief hotline now for a free consultation and see what savings you may qualify for. Don't tackle the IRS on your own, and don't risk having your wages, Social Security, even your pension seized. Call now. Call 800-909-1822. That's 800-909-1822. 800-909-1822.
Let yourself know now. I don't want any traffic.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broke. Real problems
Why are they hiding it?
and real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus. Weekdays at 2 on WSFA 12 News. Auto repair bills are through the roof.
$3,000 to replace the transmission, $4,000 for a blown engine. And if your manufacturer's warranty is expired, you'll have to cover it all out of pocket. You need an Endurance Auto Protection Plan. No matter what the mileage, if your car is under 20 years old, Endurance can get you covered on the engine, electrical system, transmission, AC, drivetrain, and more. Endurance has plans for any budget. Repairs can be done at the certified mechanic of your choice, and they're paid directly with no middleman. Plans cover 24/7 roadside assistance, towing, battery jumps, fuel deliveries, tire changes, lockout services, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Act now and get our elite benefits, including complete tire care and key-fob replacement, a $2,000 value at no extra cost. With Endurance, you could never pay for covered auto repairs again, so call now for your free quote. Call 800-386-6029. 800-386-6029. 800-386-6029.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression. Izervay or avastin-capsid patients treat GA. Most patients who have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today. Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Your WSFA First Alert Weather Forecast. News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Most people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Flight search for our Wednesday will give way to some sunshine later on this afternoon. Temperatures topping out in the low 70s, but dropping through our Tuesday. Winds will be gusty out of the northwest today, remaining breezy as we move through tonight. Clear tonight, lows will be around 40. Thursday through the weekend features sunshine and few clouds. Highs only in the 50s and 60s, with lows in the 30s and 40s. And that's your first summer forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Got a couple of things going on. Please use caution. There's an accident in front of Baptist Hospital. Also another one on Norman Bridge Road. So please use caution at Baptist South and finishing up the Boulevard at McGee. So use caution South Boulevard this morning if you're in that area. Otherwise, keep us in book, keep you posted. Interstate system moving smoothly right now. Larry Lightfoot has been insuring the River region since 1988, customizing your insurance needs, giving you the perfect plan. Lightfoot Insurance, Main Street in Millbrook, 285-2881. Buckle up, it's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Megan Delay.
Good morning, I'm Jasmine Williams at WSFA 12 News. Here's what's happening this Wednesday. Montgomery police are investigating a homicide, and the victim is a 6-month-old boy. According to MPD, the baby was taken to Birmingham with life-threatening injuries. He died November 10th. The investigation determined this was a murder. No arrests have been made. The parents of the teen killed in a mass shooting on Tuskegee's campus filed a lawsuit against the school. The lawsuit names the former chief of the Tuskegee University's police department, 2 security companies, and an employee of the company. It was also filed against one of the suspects, Duprez Myrick. He's charged with having a handgun and lost it. After an uproar in Auburn over the removal of a bald eagle's nest, officials of the U.S. Fire and Wildlife Service released a statement. They say the developers were granted a permit to remove that nest. Land is being cleared to build new homes in the neighborhood in North Auburn. I'm Jasmine Williams with your morning headline.
You hear that sound? That's someone spreading an illness in your facility. Don't worry. Jetty King, the king of clean, can help. For over 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting office buildings, schools, churches, and even hospitals. Trust us to keep your employees safe, healthy, and at work this cold and flu season. To learn more about how our local cleaning experts can help you, visit JannyKingCleans.com. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Jenny King, the king of clean. If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow it down. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression. Izervay or avacincaptate pega is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today. Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com. Paid for by Estella's Pharma.
When you're hiring, ZipRecruiter's technology makes finding qualified candidates for your job easy. What if the rest of the world was as easy as ZipRecruiter? Have problems? Wouldn't be so fun. And summiting Everest would be a walk. In the meantime, if you want to make your hiring easier, use ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Been injured in a car wreck at no fault of your own? Who are you going to call? Call me, Johnny Adams. Representations made of quality legal services provided is greater than quality legal services provided by other lawyers.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big
$200 a month.
3220. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-859-3220. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-859-3220. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-859-3220, 800-859-3220, or biglou.com.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 99% off. Hims.com.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's get on with the show now. Let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the show. Let's get on with the show.
5,000, 50,000, or 500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
While on your way to work tomorrow morning, join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it. Sometimes you need to reset. Refocus on your day. A moment.
It's time to get up.
From the problem to the problem solver. This is
Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
Woo! That's like a good cup of coffee first thing in the morning.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be here.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine, if you can. It's one more day, one more, that you're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It is time for our daily bread, a word from on high, something that'll change your perspective. I'll give you another one. But either way, it's good for the soul. Good morning. It is November the 20th, 2024. Today's daily bread is simply entitled, Speak to the People About Jesus. And our scripture insight today comes from Acts 21, 27 through 22, and 22 and 1. Or Acts 21, 27, and 22 and 1. Got to make sure I get it right. And it says, let me speak to the people. And it's time to rise and shine if you can. And again, it is November the 20th, 2024. It is a day that has never been. And it is also a day that shall never, ever be again. You don't get a do-over. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day that you don't. And you certainly don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you did that you probably shouldn't have. So whatever it is that you do with this day, November the 20th, 2024, make sure that if tomorrow should be, you be proud of what you have done this day. If you've lived a while, you've been around a while, you've seen, you've heard many, many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the charity, the love, and the grace of God, we may, I am not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do with it? Well, do what you can, while you can, for whom you can, until you can't. Because somewhere along your life, somebody did it for you. A shoulder to lean on, a hand to lift you up, a heart that cared. You can do no less. And no matter what happens on this day, no matter what it is still an outstanding, a stupendous, an absolutely great day to be alive. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine. Speak to the people about Jesus. That's our daily bread for today, November the 20th, 2024. Be back.
So glad you can join me for today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Dave Brannon wrote today's reading, and he titled it, Speak to the People About Jesus. In Acts 21, Paul had gone to the temple for the Jewish purification ceremony. But some agitators who thought he'd been teaching against the law sought to take his life. Roman soldiers quickly got involved and arrested Paul, bound him, and carried him from the temple area, with the mob shouting, "Get rid of him." How How did the apostle react to this threat? He asked the troops commander if he could speak to the people. When the Roman leader granted permission, Paul, bleeding and bruised, turned to the angry crowd and shared his faith in Jesus. That was 2,000 years ago, an old Bible story that we might find hard to relate to. More recently, a man named Peter was arrested while visiting a jailed friend who believes in Jesus in a country where believers are regularly persecuted. Peter was tossed into a dark prison cell and blindfolded during interrogations. When the blindfold was removed, he saw 4 soldiers with guns pointed at him. Peter's response? He saw it as a perfect opportunity to share his faith. Paul and this modern-day Peter point out a hard, vital truth. Even if God allows us to experience tough times, even persecution, our task remains. Preach the gospel. He will be with us, and he will give us the wisdom and power to share our faith. The scripture reading for today's devotional is from Acts chapter 21, verses 27 through chapter 22, verse 1. When the 7 days were nearly over, some Jews from the province of Asia saw Paul at the temple. They stirred up the whole crowd and seized him, shouting, "Fellow Israelites, help us. This is the man who teaches everyone everywhere against our people and our law in this place. And besides, he has brought Greeks into the temple and defiled this holy place." They had previously seen Trophimus the Ephesian in the city with Paul and assumed that Paul had brought him into the temple. The whole city was aroused, and the people came running from all directions. Seizing Paul, they dragged him from the temple, and immediately the gates were shut. While they were trying to kill him, news reached the commander of the Roman troops that the whole city of Jerusalem was in an uproar. He at once took some officers and soldiers and ran down to the crowd. When the rioters saw the commander and his soldiers, they stopped beating Paul. The commander came up and arrested him and ordered him to be bound with 2 chains. Then he asked who he was and what he had done. Some in the crowd shouted one thing and some another. And since the commander could not get at the truth because of the uproar, he ordered that Paul be taken into the barracks. When Paul reached the steps, the violence of the mob was so great he had to be carried by the soldiers. The crowd that followed kept shouting, "Get rid of him." As the soldiers were about to take Paul into the barracks, he asked the commander, "May I say something to you?" "Do you speak Greek?" he replied. "Aren't you the Egyptian who started a revolt and led 4,000 terrorists out into the wilderness some time ago?" Paul answered, "I am a Jew from Tarsus in Cilicia, a citizen of no ordinary city. Please, let me speak to the people." After receiving the commander's permission, Paul stood on the steps and motioned to the crowd. When they were all silent, he said to them in Aramaic, "Brothers and fathers, listen now to my defense." Would you spend some time in prayer with me? Dear Almighty God, we thank you for the promise to be with us always, even in times of hardship and persecution. Grant us the courage, wisdom, and power to faithfully preach your gospel, trusting in your unfailing presence and protection, knowing that our reward is far greater than the opposition we face. We love you, Lord. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thanks so much for listening today. I'm Stephen Tabor, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
All right, it's time for PT. You got to get it up. You got to get up with the sun. You had the word. Now it's time to get up with the birds. Let's hit it. Come on. Let's get it done. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Oh, here we go. Get up by the 2:45. on it and earn my pay. Oh yeah, and daily work. That's what they said. Hard work. I do it for play. Come on. Only one more day of PT. Then it's off to the turkey next week. Oh yeah. That's what they say. Hard work. Come on now. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it. Somebody get Sergeant Major out here. Say he ain't retired yet. Come on. In the early morning rain. That's what they say. Hard work. Oh yeah. Somebody bring me them re-enlistment papers. Sail them on down. Hard work, work. And now we pay homage to all of our armed forces of these United States Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, and Space Force. We still ain't figured out what Space Force does yet, but they're part of the family. But we keeping an eye on them. And again, good morning. You're listening to Alabama's only bona fide, certified, and masterized paratrooper on the airwaves of Alabama. Yeah, y'all kind of lucky. That's what I'm talking about. You know, only 5% of the people in the Army ever jumped out of an airplane. Oh, yeah, yeah. We're part of the 5%. Mm-hmm. Come on now. That means the other 95% is kind of chicken. Man, don't look right with a uniform and no jump wings on it. Come on, man. Now I just got to talk my son to jumping. Okay, that probably won't work. And let me say good morning to our local heroes, Montgomery Fire Department, Montgomery Sheriff Department, Montgomery Police Department, Montgomery Everything Department, the Sanitation Department, the Maintenance Department. I mean, let's say good morning. Even the people who work in PAC, well, it ain't called PAC out here, administration. Good morning to those guys, too. We appreciate you, especially when I got a problem. Oh, and good morning to Alabama National Guard and to Aaliyah. Oh, yeah, I can't forget those guys. Still trying to figure out how they found that girl up in New York, though. That kind of confuses me. You can't even find New Yorkers in New York. Oh yeah, and don't forget next week now. Next week now, you know we gotta I got five. Gonna have 5 days off. I don't even know what to do. That's right. Monday and Tuesday we work, but after that we go. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and the other air people. What's the name of the other air company? Air Force, Space Force. That's them. That's them. All righty then. Oh yeah, the Biden administration is beginning to worry me right now. The president in office right now is beginning to worry me right now. Okay, I mean, it really, really is. So we on the way out the door, and most of the time we can't figure out which door to go out of. It's not his fault. It's just when you get old, that's what happens to you. Probably gonna happen to me too. I'll come here one day. Y'all won't know what I'm talking about. But hopefully that we got a while to go for that one. But and he wants to give Ukraine permission to fire U.S. made weapons into the internal part of Russia. So he wants to start a war, he wants to start a war and then have somebody else fight it. That's what Democrats are good at doing. But I think Congress ought to get involved in this. Okay, I mean, if we're gonna start a war with somebody, then let us start the war, and we didn't start anything. That bothers me out the wazoo because everybody's talking about nuclear weapons now. Everybody's talking about nuclear weapons. Now, don't make me put back on my jump boots and run over there and kick some butt. All right, I'm just saying. So anyway, what say you? Should a lame duck president who's, for lack of a better word, whose mental capabilities at the moment doesn't seem to be where they need to be. Are we going to let him put us in a war? I mean, a hot war, not a cold war, a hot war. I think he does. I think Congress, somebody ought to tell him to slow his roll. Okay, he does not need to be making orders like that. It involves other people's lives where he don't have to go fight. Okay, so I'm just telling you that's a dangerous man right now. I hope somebody imposes the 25th Amendment because we don't need to. I mean, I can understand in America's interest. I feel you on that, but I don't. No, 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 no. I don't want my son going fight the war for somebody who didn't even know what the hell war is. Okay, so no, no, the American people need to speak up right now and say, no, if a lame duck less than 60 days left in office, and we're gonna let him start a war? Uh, no, no, no. And I think Russia would have every bit of right to complain if we involve ourselves in the internal workings of Ukraine. Okay, I just no, that is not a good look, and I got to call Tuberville's office, somebody's office, because this is not something we want to do. Okay. Anyway, what say you? 860-424. Let's see who this is. Good morning. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We've had presidents, you know, give up office even during World War II, I believe, in when I was 24 years, Civil War. So no, no, no. Hell, he could stay. Hell, he won't know where he is anyway. He won't know where he's at anyway. Mm. What you talking about? The which Steve? The one that's the Marine? Oh, okay. Well, he's Democrats. I don't expect him to pay you. All right. Yeah, I don't expect the brother pay you. I mean, come on, man. Good morning. Oh, there he is. hmm 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 Oh, oh, okay. Well, he said it meant just a dollar. He said, Okay, then maybe you do. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah. No, no. Now, which video? Which video you talking about? Which video? Which video you talking? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, yeah, but I do, but I believe I agree with them on that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't believe? Wait a minute. You don't believe? Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Szymanski. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, right. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, and listen, you make an interesting point because I listen to Grimes, I listen to all these people. They want to tell the people, citizens of Montgomery, what kind of business they can run, how many we can have. I'm just trying to say, this is America, and as long like last yesterday it was car washes. I said, well, as long as if the car wash is there and nobody does business with them, they won't be there long. So I don't understand this moratorium on certain businesses that they don't like in a business district. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The mayor's got a city attorney. The mayor's got a city attorney, but he's wait a minute. But, well, I didn't see it. Well, the mayor wasn't there last night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But he wasn't there. Wait a minute. He wasn't there last. He wasn't there last night. Okay. Wait a minute. If the mayor's not there to support, if the mayor's not there to support his own agenda, yeah. How? Yeah. Well, at, what as long, but as long as she remembers she worked for us and we don't work for her. Now sometimes they talk to you like you work for them. Yeah. Wait a minute, the mayor wasn't there. Wait a minute. If it's that we got, and we also got Zoom. We also got Zoom. He could have been there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess you better. I guess in the future you ought to be there. So you ought to be there. You can't fight for people there who's not there themselves. Anyway, gotta take a break. We'll be back uno momento right after these messages.
SFA First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Cloudy start to our Wednesday will give way to some sunshine later on this afternoon. Temperatures topping out in the low 70s, but dropping through our evening. Winds will be gusty out of the northwest today, remaining breezy as we move through tonight. Clear tonight, lows will be around 40. Thursday through the weekend features sunshine, a few clouds, highs only in the 50s and 60s, with lows in the 30s and 40s. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now, things are looking good. Nothing's being reported by the authorities that would send you on an alternate route. Looking at your traffic flow map, heavy traffic southbound on 65, running slow there at the 143 interchange coming out of Millbrook. Just move to the left and let them merge. Outside of that, we're clear. The lowest tax rates in Alabama are at McKinnon Toyota. They got a great supply of Camrys, RAV4s, Tundras, Tacomas, and more. Plus, McKinnon will give away a free turkey to a needy family for every car sold this month. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is major delay.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's Wordly videos. Merci beaucoup. Keep in the room with real people.
Merci beaucoup.
She loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Are you the decision maker in your company? There's a better option for a corporate card and spend management system. Meet Ramp, the only corporate card that tracks and verifies your expenses for you, saving your team valuable time and your business money. With Ramp, you'll stop wasteful spending and close your books in hours instead of days. And now get $250 when you join Ramp for free. Just go to ramp.com/free. ramp.com/free.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members of FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Get ready, Pike Road, Montgomery, and Prattville. The leaves are falling, and so are my prices. Matt Horsley here from Budget Car and Truck Sales in Montgomery, 61 Mendel Parkway, next to Fraser Church, just off Atlanta Highway. Autumn is here, but forget those leaves on the ground. My prices are dropping, and I want to help you rake in some savings. That means this month only, you could save up to $4,000 on a nicer, newer car. based on the price of the car you pick. So even if your old car is rusted, busted, or just fallen from grace, leave it behind, and I'll spice up things in the car you love. So you could save up to $4,000 on a car this month. Plus, at Budget Car and Truck Sales, we're about affordability. My solution specialists work hard to help you find a car you love for a monthly payment you can afford with the banks and the credit unions that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. So visit me to fall in love with a nicer, newer car, and you could save up to $4,000. But hurry, don't leave me hanging. A deal this good won't last long. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these bountiful harvests of rides at budgetsays.yes.com. That's budgetsays.yes.com.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to
slow it down, get it going slower.
Izervay is proven to slow GA progression.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Izervay or avacincaptad pagel is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today.
Izervay gets GA going slower.
Visit Izervay.com. That's Izervay.com. Paid for by Estella's Pharma.
This is Mike Costanza with Chappie's Deli.
And Jeff Parenko with Chappie's Deli.
Let's talk about Chappie's Deli casseroles.
We need to, because we hear all the time, you have casseroles?
Yes, poppy seed chicken, chicken parmesan, wild rice and mushroom.
And don't forget the spaghetti casserole.
Sorry to interrupt. Just walking by and heard you talking about Chappie's Deli casseroles.
Oh, yes. We're kind of making a commercial here.
I pick up Chappie's casseroles all the time. People coming from the hospital, family gatherings, way better than flowers.
Wait, what about the commercial?
I've got it from here, Mike. I can talk Chappie's casseroles all day. I can just call ahead and come by and pick it up. My favorites are the poppy seed chicken, and the spaghetti, and the chicken parm, and the rolls are included.
Order your Chappie's casseroles to go at your favorite Chappie's Deli today. Chappie's Deli, Baptist South Tower, Perry Hill, Pepper Tree, Prattville, and Auburn.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider and will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. In my 12 years of practice as a reproductive urologist, I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS. It really wasn't easy before. You had to take time out of your day, come to a physical office, and see a specialist like me in person. Now, through HIMSS.com, you can get world-class sexual health care and a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online. It starts with a free session with a medical provider licensed in your state who can determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. So don't wait. Join the hundreds of thousands of guys who've got hope for their ED treatments.
Start your free online visit and find ED treatment at 95% of brand name prices. Go to HIMSS.com/radio. That's HIMSS.com/radio for your free online visit.
Telling it like it really is. It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Good morning, everybody. Okay, it started out kind of interesting this morning, but let me go back to the, make sure I got the right phone number here. Yeah, I got the right phone number. Hold, hold up. There we go. Good morning, who's this? Not that matters. Good morning. Good morning. How much, Mr. Democrat? Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, 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 yeah. 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, okay. All righty then. 7:50 in the morning. Mhm. Mhm. You don't believe that there should be, well, let me ask you a question. You don't believe that, I never really take the contract thing paying attention. Only thing I know about it is when Mr. Hunt always talked about contracts, he said, well, you may not get them passed, but you certainly can stop something. You don't think that the mayor should be limited in how much money he can sign with his own signature? You don't think there needs to be some sort of guidance? Hmm. Mm, okay. Okay, so no, now that was. I mean, that's true. They, as a city council person, you can, yeah, yeah. Let me ask you, will we ever, will we ever look at things philosophically and not color, right? Well, then I'm like Steve. Then, if it's that important to that population, why didn't they? Why haven't they put up a fight or asked questions or come down to city council meeting? Mhm. Well, that's, yeah, but wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. But the mayor merely carries out the policies of the city council. Okay, then. See you later. Gotta go. Time's up. We'll be back. I guess. I guess we'll never get to the point where we philosophically and not necessarily by color. I want somebody just to prove me it's about color. It's about philosophy. You believe, if you don't believe. Yeah.
Investigating a homicide, and the victim is a 6-month-old boy.
Oh.
According to MPD, the baby was taken to Birmingham with life-threatening injuries. He died November 10th. The investigation determined this was a murder. No arrests have been made. The parents of the teen killed in a mass shooting on Tuskegee's campus filed a lawsuit against the school. The lawsuit names the former chief of the Tuskegee University's police department, 2 security companies, and an employee of the company. It was also filed against one of the suspects, Jaquez Myrick. He's charged with having a handgun with a Glock switch. After an uproar in Auburn over the removal of a bald eagle's nest, officials at the U.S. Fire and Wildlife Service released a statement. They say the developers were granted a permit to remove that nest. The land is being cleared to build new homes in a neighborhood in North Auburn. I'm Jasmine Williams with your morning headlines.
News Radio 1440, WLWI AM, the home of the Dan Bongino Show. Also on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, Alabama.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin with more U.S. help for Ukraine. President Biden has approved anti-personnel landmines to slow the advance of Russian troops, just days after Mr. Biden approved the use of American-made long-range missiles for strikes inside Russia. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin spoke during a trip to Laos.
Our focus is to help them, is to meet their needs, and they've asked for these, and so I think it's a good idea to provide.
The House Ethics Committee set to meet today to consider whether to release its findings on President-elect Trump's choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz and allegations of sexual misconduct. CBS's Scott.
In a majority vote at a meeting today to release the Matt Gaetz ethics report, one of the Republicans would have to cross over and join the Democrats.
Northern California and the Pacific Northwest are getting walloped by a bomb cyclone bringing hurricane force winds. More than 640,000 customers in western Washington state have no power. At least one death is blamed on a falling tree. As for rain, CBS meteorologist David Parkinson.
We'll start seeing a fire hose of moisture aimed at Northern California from Sonoma County and basically Santa Rosa north. You will be seeing the potential for flooding.
There's a parole hearing today for a mother who drowned her 2 children 30 years ago.
23-year-old Susan Smith was convicted of killing her 2 sons, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alexander, by strapping them into car seats and allowing her vehicle to roll into a lake near Union, South Carolina in October of 1994. She begged for their safe return, saying a black man carjacked her with the boys in the vehicle.
I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much, and your daddy, this whole family love you so much.
9 days later, Smith was arrested. She was convicted and sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole after 30 years. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
What to expect when you shop for Thanksgiving dinner? CBS's Jill Schlesinger has the analysis from the American Farm Bureau.
Turkey prices down by about 6% from a year ago. Frozen peas down by 8.1%. On the other end of the spectrum, 14 ounces of cubed stuffing mix up by 8.2%.
Rafael Nadal's professional tennis career is over. The 38-year-old spoke after losing his final match at the Davis Cup in Malaga.
I want to be remembered as a good person and a kid that follow their dreams and achieve more than what I ever did.
Nadal retires with 22 Grand Slam titles. S&P futures up 6. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
Let's face it, nothing makes you look older than you really are than thinning hair. But what if you could not only increase your hair count, but promote new hair growth without surgery, without drugs with potential side effects, and without a prescription from your doctor? Well, now you can, thanks to a breakthrough new supplement called Hair Grow. Provided by New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Europe. Hair Grow is now available in the U.S. Only Hair Grow contains Tocogaya, a powerful antioxidant that has received a U.S. patent. Multiple clinical studies show hair grow is safe and effective in promoting new hair growth. In one study, 95% of the patients using hair grow saw increased hair count. Don't lose more time and more hair. Try Hair Grow today to feel and look your best. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS. Look younger and feel more confident with Hair Grow by New Nordic at NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
A guitarist behind the music from a famous film series has died.
I'm Vicky Barker in London. The unforgettable opening chords of the James Bond theme music, the work of British session musician Vic Flick. He once explained how he got that particular sound by recording not from his electric guitar, but from its amplifier.
I shoved my mic right up in front of it, and I don't know whether that was how we got this particular sound, but it certainly worked.
Flick's fee, a one-off payment worth about $200 today. In the course of a long career, he also played for the Beatles, Nancy Sinatra, Tom Jones, and the Bee Gees. Vic Flick was 87.
A painting by a Belgian artist has brought in a surreal sum. Rene Magritte's The Empire of Light sold for more than $121 million after a 10-minute bidding war at Christie's. Art Price says it's the highest ever paid for a piece of surrealist art at auction. No word on the buyer. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Choosing the right candidates for any office can be difficult.
My office has lots of drama.
I share my office, but no matter what kind of office you have, if you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology finds the most qualified candidates for your roles fast. So, for any kind of office,
I'm really going places in my office.
count on ZipRecruiter to find the right candidates for you. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Make yourself go now.
Oh man, what is the? You have to have a code, or here is automatically.
No, you gotta have a code, but
You don't remember what it is?
exactly what it is. See,
My
You
daughter
don't
was
have it written
dying in
down?
front of me. What was your reaction when you said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 2 on WSFA 12 News.
Families affected by Hurricanes Milton and Helene urgently need support. Help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families. Donate today to hurricane relief by going to redcross.org or calling
let me see.
The Cumulus Montgomery Guest Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Own a 2003 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire, or no warranty coverage at all. With a struggling economy and the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is now offering an affordable, low-cost vehicle
Okay, it's
coverage plan.
capital G,
As of today, you could be one of millions of drivers that now may
WIFI,
protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair
the number
shop
4,
for you. You pick your plan. You pick your deductible. You even pick
MGM.
the repair shop. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage is included. Get
Is
your
that it?
vehicle protected now and save your wallet.
And don't get hit.
Vehicle repairs. A toll-free number has been established for you to call for your free 5-minute quote and to see if you qualify. The number to call is 800-290-1583.
Said check back before we try again.
It's, okay, now it is, everything else is small letters. MGM is capital letters.
Okay, MGM is capital letters
Right.
too. Oh, okay, so call that out again. Call that out again.
Capital G,
Okay.
small WIFI,
Small WIFI.
the number,
Hold on.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at
Okay, small WIFI.
the number 4,
Hold, the number 4.
capital MGM.
I'm not here to do that. Tax relief advocate is different. TRA is here to tell you no money to the IRS. $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000. We have a solution.
It still said check password, try again.
No matter where
You must have put something wrong.
800-575-2794.
Hold on.
Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
You put that in because you calling it out to
Give
me.
you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people. William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx saved me a lot of money. Saving that extra $200 to $300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx users are compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, and more.
And how have you been?
More places that
Say again?
How have you been?
That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity's stolen, their U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code PLAY. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
Yo. Okay. Well, we get. Okay then. I'm sure my gun is going to feel really sad about that one. So, all right. And we are back. Good morning. Hope everybody's feeling pretty good today. Pretty good today. What seems to be a hot topic today is the city council meeting and why everybody's all upset and all that kind of stuff. You know, one of these days, we are going to realize that most of the differences between us are different. Most of them don't have anything to do with color. But we always talk about color because that's an easy object in the mirror that people can see. Okay? It is philosophical. Democrats are Democrats because they believe a certain way. Republicans are Republicans because they believe a certain way. And not much to do with color. So why do we always put it on color? That's an intellectually disingenuous argument every time there's a difference around on this city.
Because there is an element, this is what I'm saying, there's an element of color in there.
Why?
Sure. Okay, here's what we're on. I don't think every Republican is a racist. Okay? But every organized racist group is Republican.
And how do you prove that? Because somebody said,
Hold on, here's what I'm saying.
That is so intellectual.
Okay, so do you think that there are any Democrats who are members of Nazis? Yes.
Yes. How do you know? You don't know.
None of them have come forward as being. I said organized racists, all organized racists are Republicans. They support the Republican Party. But here's what I'm saying.
Why is it that most of the harm back in the day was done by Democrats?
Because the Democratic Party of then.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on. What is George Wallace? What was every racist Republican that you have presently was Democrat. The Democrats are Republicans. All the Dixiecrats are Republicans. I'm not. That's not an excuse. I just gave you up. Every Dixiecrat is a Republican. I don't have to prove it. I just told you. Look, get the list. Kevin, here's what I said. If you look at the list of every Dixiecrat, they became Republicans.
No, they may have split, but that doesn't mean that made them what they say they were. It's a convenient excuse.
Here's one thing. This is just fact. There is an element of that group. As there is an element that's not necessarily like who's also the same too. There are a lot of individuals who are far left who are Democrats. That doesn't mean all Democrats are far left. I'm saying it exists on both sides.
But when you cannot make a cogent argument against something,
I'm not making an argument on anything.
But the Trump part is always it's about color.
Here's what I'm saying. Because there's an element of people will.
Let me just say it.
There is an element of.
Good morning, over here. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, that's what you did in 1994, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. I don't know. Wait a minute. The one I like is when you wear a ring through your nose, look like a cow. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. And why should we give them that at all? Yeah, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, appreciate it. I don't know. I wish somebody would. I mean, color is such a convenience for people who cannot articulate or who don't investigate the actual reasoning why decisions are made. So it's got to be about color. I mean, I don't
know what you're talking about now,
because
what I was addressing, Kevin, was just one thing. There is an element of color, and they can't ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everything is not because of color. Now, what are you talking about now in particular?
Well, first of all,
What is the
mayor,
subject yourself talking about?
the mayor, the city council said, well, we're only going to allow you to sign contract below a certain threshold, which makes sense to me. We don't need any mayor with the ability to sign, well, like that live free crap. They wanted $6 million. Okay, I don't want the mayor to be able to give $6 million of my money away. Okay, that needs to go to the city council. That's why we have a city council. A mayor is merely the manager of the city, not the king of the city. Okay, not the big junta, but the king of the city. Okay. So I think it's a reasonable request that the city council is doing. So listen, no, hold up. And then people say, well,
yeah, I am too. But where does color come in?
Well, that's what everybody keeps saying.
What everybody?
The people called this morning. And
and
you just got.
I did not say that.
You said there's a color element in everything.
There is an element of color.
So you agree? So you agree with me?
No, I didn't. I don't. It's case by case. It's case by case.
Oh, you didn't say case by case.
Because you said you were talking about Republican and Democrat. Okay, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There is an element of color in Republican.
I just don't believe that.
No, you don't believe that every organized racist group is Republican?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
you don't believe the skinheads are Republicans?
No, I don't.
You don't believe they vote Republican?
Well,
okay.
Do you think all black folks belong to the Panthers?
No.
I mean, so
no, it's a difference.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
No, I named a specific group when you're talking about racism.
Now, when you can prove it to me, I'll go along with you. But you ain't proved it.
If you take a list of every member of the Senate and every member of the House who was a Dixiecrat, and when they retired, what did they retire as?
What do you mean what they retired as?
When they left office, what were they?
I don't know what they were.
After 1968.
Well, I don't know. All I know is
after 1968.
All I know is Democrats were misusing black folks back in them days. Big time.
That was the Dixiecrats.
Oh, now we got an excuse for them.
No, it's not. It's the Dixiecrats.
Let me grab it.
That's when you had conservative Republicans and liberal Republicans.
Good morning.
You had liberal Democrats and conservative Democrats.
Good morning.
There's no such thing now.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Everything is everything.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, don't give me the whole thing, but what's the point? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Did I give you wait a minute, did I give you a response? Did I respond? Did I? Okay. Well, I didn't. Don't worry about it. I got you. All right. Appreciate it. Guys, take a break. We'll be back and thank you.
Public supermarket.
Is the caucus?
No.
It don't say they don't black.
Just
That's what we have.
in other words, they represent a group of black people. They
told me that
they are elected.
Okay. Okay.
They represent through the caucus. The caucus. What is a race?
Thinks they're superior to the race.
That's correct.
That's right.
If black, you cannot be a racist.
Yes. Yes.
Because they black superior than white.
If you believe it,
do you think I believe I'm superior to white people? What have I ever said to think you? I thought I was superior to anyone. No, what have I ever said to make you think that I thought I was superior to anyone? I have never. No.
There's an inference that you deliver in your
no, you don't. You can't deliver an inference.
Yeah.
You can't. No. The listener heard. That's why you cannot make an inference. You can make an inference from what you think I imply. I don't know what you said. The inference means that I take something from someone else and make a meaning of it.
And you do.
That's an inference.
The things that you don't say.
No, I say exactly what I mean and mean exactly what I say. I don't hint at anything. I say what I mean. I do not hint at anything. You hint at things because you try to go around the corner. No, I say exactly what I say. And I have never said anything. No, you are a racist. You are a black racist. You hate black. You hate being black. No, that's hey, you hate being black. You try to prove to people that I'm not like the rest of them. I'm better than them. I'm like you, white people. That's what you do. But there are good people, black people, and there are bad people. If what one bad does not affect me, what one good does not affect me. Only what I do affects me. And that's where I look at it. I'm a person. And you try your best to show people that you're not part of the monolith. But you're not right now. You think, in other words, you and hold on, I'm going to tell you, you and I have absolutely nothing in common. In other words, see, that's what I'm saying. See, you just happen to be a phenotype that I am. No, right, we appear to be. That's it. That's where it ends.
Well, and that's fine. I'm good with that.
That's where it ends. So
you should not be lumped by our
that's
color.
what I'm saying. So, but you do that all. You lump all together.
Only those who act the same or the same.
Nothing the same. But that has nothing to do.
Not where I'm from. I've just never been in that kind of environment.
Well, they've always been powerful. It used to be nice.
Sure.
It used to be nice fights, now it's swing fights. Now you got guns that shoot 50 rounds in a second. You shoot 9 people accidentally. Like a gun, everybody you shot. That's what you know. One person got hit first. It's the same mentality.
You got the same problem with that when you're listening to home.
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean by I lived in too long now? What does that mean? What does that mean?
You have been indoctrinated to think what? To think everything.
It has an effect. Let me tell you something. Until I open my mouth
Everyone who sees me that has an assumption about me until I open my eyes.
Everybody gives off. And you can make an assumption based on.
Here's the difference. If you're white, you're given the benefit of the doubt.
Depending on where you are. Depending on where you are.
Everywhere.
No.
That's everywhere.
Let's say tax family. If you walk in there and you white and you got on regular clothes and blah blah blah, they're going to assume you have no that you cannot afford your merchandise based on your appearance. It will be
you're getting extreme. If I'm walking in a store and walk by a certain white people, if I'm in the parking lot, because I'm black people, white guys do the same thing, and that's the same thing. That's the color. That's color.
No, that's culture. That is culture, not color, because we have allowed this permissiveness
hold on.
in our community.
That has to do with race, brother. No. They assume white people assume that every black person is a fool. That's not what I do. I gave you an example that you experienced, and you say now you're saying it's color. What color? What color? What color? What's going on? Every time you look up and you see a man killing is done by a white person, do all white people do? White people do white? No, you all are. I gave you an example, but because you black, you experience something. And you see, it's color. There's an element of color in this. You black and you don't think it's because of color that they look at you like that. You think it's because of you.
And we are back. We found this conversation. Good morning. Yeah.
Morning. Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah, I heard of it. Which one? What's your point, sir? What is your point? Where are you going? I said white supremacist group. Sir, I said white supremacist. I said white supremacist group. Sir, I'm going to correct you. I said white supremacist group. There's a big difference. They're white. A white supremacist group. I said a white supremacist group, sir. There are no organized white supremacist groups. I said organized white supremacist group. I said organized white supremacist group, sir. I said white supremacist group. Yeah. A white supremacist group. What are they not? What are they not? What are all of those white supremacist groups? Who are they? Yeah. And also right now the phone. Actually, most of them aren't because they vote with us. That's what I'm saying. Oh, they vote with us. Well, most people aren't Democrats. They vote Democrats. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You think so? You think so? You know, some of them don't vote. Okay, but I'm not giving you what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. You can get on track. You get on track. Okay. If you plus claim, do they vote? No, they're not. The Republicans. They were Dixiecrats. Sir, they were never National Democrats. They were Dixiecrats. They were Dixiecrats. Let me ask you, you know what? You guys seem to be pretty dumb. What the back in 1968, in 1968, what was the Democratic Party and what was the Party of Alabama? Okay,
this is 2024. Right?
Well, I'm saying to you, these were the Democrats of 19. The Alabama did not vote for Democrats during 1968, during 1965. They voted for the Democrats. Which were not Democrats. Yes, it's a Southern supremacist party. Southern white supremacists were Dixiecrats, sir. They were not national Democrats.
Were they ever on the ballot?
Yes.
And they had
Strom Thurmond was on the Southern Democratic Party. What was Strom Thurmond, sir?
I'm talking about Alabama. Right?
Well, I'm talking about when you say Democrats, there was the National Democratic Party and there was the Southern Democrats. Alabama was part of the Southern Democrats and the Dixiecrats. That was not the National Democratic Party. They never agreed with the National Democratic Party. Here was my statement. All Democrats are not equal. I said that about Republicans. I said all Republicans are not equal. I said there are organized, nearly all organized white supremacist groups are Republicans. All Republicans are not white supremacists. That's my statement. So when there is such a large number of white supremacists who are Republicans, people are so but all black people are not members of hate groups. And I said white people too. Sir, I said all white people are members of.
But he just said most people that are black vote Democrat. Most, and so if they belong to a hate group, then they're racist.
No. They don't belong to a hate group. All white people are not members of a hate group.
Okay.
Sir, I said in my statement, I'll repeat it. All organized white group is white. So then, one thing in there, always order, and America not inside. Okay. Once it happens, hold on. Here you go.
We don't want to admit that, but we'll leave that alone. Hey, appreciate it. Good morning.
Yeah. Sir, most people aren't Democrat or Republican. Mm-hmm. Okay. Here's what I'm saying, sir. Most people aren't Democrat or Republicans. Most people. Charlotte. Sir, where's Charlotte? Where's Charlotte? Charlotte, what are you talking about? From Charlotte. Who's Charlotte? Well, he said it himself. There were good people on both sides, okay? And he thought they were good people. Well, sir, I get my information from, as I told you, the Dixiecrats. Let me ask you, sir, are you familiar with who the Dixiecrats are? Let me, sir, you're all over the place. Let me just ask you a question, sir.
Okay. All right then. So much for that. 860-14 boys and number here. Let's go up here. Good morning on there. Good.
That's what I said. I agree with that. I agree with that. I don't know. I don't know if they even vote. I don't even know if they even vote. I am familiar with them, sir, because they're public. Okay? The Ku Klux Klan is public. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, sir. You're right. You probably know some of this. Let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this. Because I know you. I know you. I know you, but you don't know me. See, there's a difference. I know you when I see you. No, you don't. You know anything about me. Okay, here we go. Any of your Ku Klux Klan friends, are they presently Democrat? I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do. You're assuming that he was. I mean, you can't help it. I mean, they are around here. I mean, they have them around. They're his friends. Well, you know them. Well, I know some, sir. Sir, I know some, and I'm black. Okay, I don't know that I know. Okay, I know some, and I'm black. Okay? So you know that, and it's a secret, but it's not a secret. Okay. Mhm. No, they don't vote. They can't vote. If they're in prison, that's illegal. They can't vote. And they probably didn't vote before they went to prison. Well, anyway, what is racist, sir? What is racist? Okay. What is racist? All right then. Okay. And with that, we'll go to our station, 8:40 in the morning. Yeah. No. You need to go somewhere. Everything that's up here. I don't say, look, I've been here for 31, I've been here for 33 years. Look at here. Here's the difference. You don't know where I've been, who I know. I know this. If you are a millionaire and you're black, they see that because you're out there. Okay? You know, here's what. You know a guy who works with Professor Manhurst. Yeah. He's a consultant. He's 17. Okay. He's assuming he's 60 years old. He's assuming he played basketball. What I'm saying is, yeah, but what I'm saying is, he works with professional athletes, and learn how to invest. But there are certain things that and that's one thing. He's a millionaire. He's to get all that stuff. No, that's not. But what I'm saying is people assume. No, what I'm saying is people assume that he's not intelligent because he's investing. But you know what? That's unusual. If you live in Alabama and you don't know someone who's family, you know, if you're 70 something years old, that's unusual. The last person will be that was a liberal, the recent Hey, no worries. The guy that I was talking to, I know he hang out with people. I would not be hanging out with anybody that you got here. Well, see, I was implying something there. If you are a certain type of person, you know people. In other words, I was implying something. Right. I got that part. No. There you go. Always the same. Yeah, I was implying something. And I was implying. So, you get what I'm implying? You just said. You know what? I wish you could go with one. I'm just saying, you don't understand. That's close. It's a culture they made. I've never seen. The worst thing to do it around here is writing propaganda. That's true. If you see hundreds and thousands of young men, unfortunately, we don't do that in our regular neighborhood in this country. You say it's close. It's close. Okay. It's close. So that, I know it's totally. But that's the one who makes the news. That's right. That's the one who makes them say they make us look better. No, there you go. They make us look better. Yeah, it makes them look better. I'm not a mile with you.
Anyway, we are doing okay this morning. I think it's 8:47 in the morning. Donald, I don't know how we got on this conversation here, but I was on the conversation. No, really. About the mayor not having, and everybody said that there was the mayor's report last night. I don't read what's there. I think Reed does a really good job. You know, there's probably some sad, but a lot. But other than that, though, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Wait, 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 we have nothing to do anything good about that. That's his problem. He thinking I'm taking. Wait a minute. He thinking I'm taking care of himself.
We'll call it, in Kevin's defense, yeah, call it, in Kevin's defense. Kevin does not have to defend any of it. I come here and I bring my perspective. That's all it is. I do not insult. I do not talk. But, but, but the listeners can listen to what I bring. I don't do what they do. I don't have to lower myself to that level. If they do that, that's fine. But what I bring, I always say, if you have factual information, other than I bring that. When I said that, what I said is all white people are not racist. We can do them, and then like, yeah. Everything's fine. How about yourself?
I don't think this teaches in that. We don't want to have. We can't handle that, but yeah. Okay. Okay, bro. Appreciate it. On there. Okay, then. Good morning. Who's this? Well, we're looking for you.
Good morning.
All righty then. Thank you very much. 1440 number here. And again, I don't know how we got off. I'm not
The spirit. I just made mistakes. I gave my perspective. It's not, unless you can prove what I say is not true, what I say is true. And anyone else can do it. When I talk about, I don't know why people try to defend those who are putting on the National Democratic Party and the Southern Democratic Party. What the difference? What the two different things? Two totally different.
Good morning, William. What did you say? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
That's where we were. I only still one on top. What do you think about?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Totally agree. I mean, $50,000. I think $50,000 is a reasonable amount of money. That's the minute. It's gonna be over something. $50 grand is a lot of money to give somebody. You know, so $6 million, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate your call there. Good morning, on air. Good morning. Good morning. Maybe. No. No. Mm-hmm. I've seen it for myself. Yeah. I mean, I got good work for her sometimes. You know? Stop. Let me just tell her. Okay. Good morning, Maddie. Like nobody ought to be able to do what they want to do. That's right. Because I'm his boss. I'm his boss. You can't do that all the time. And we gotta stop putting color on everything. Yeah, color on everything. It's not. It's not. It's too hot. I gotta run. Thumbs up. We'll be back next hour. Maddie. Hey. Come on. Way down here. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those down. My baby was 44 this year. Oh, what we getting those? I would be 49. Next week will be the anniversary of 1955
Yeah, y'all need millions. Y'all need to live someplace else. Yeah.
Most people come to say this damage was very scary, but this was kind of expected with this kind of storm. That's a good in California, Southwest Oregon, 20 inches of rain. Members of the House Ethics Committee are meeting today to consider releasing their findings into the sexual misconduct against former Congressman Matt Gaetz, President-elect Trump's choice for Attorney General. Louisiana Republican Senator John Kennedy on the InfoWars founder Alex Jones is suing the media owner and federal of the victims of the Sandy Francis will have it emotional and so right at the same time. CBS News. Why do you have news? License service should be fast. But the professional people have a high level of
Yes.
We're about change. It's controversial. You can look at that proposal video. Did you look at that video? The real, yeah, you read it. The reason of the test. Yeah. You just look at it. Well, I got it. The video was interesting. It was interesting. That's when that's what I'm seeing. In other words, here's the thing about it. When you make a point on first black male, everything after that is going to be based on first black male. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on right. And we knew, even though it's not right. You know what? And that's how I got all out of you need the argument to now the person is all something else rather than the issue. In other words, this is a perfect, this comes as the first thing when we're doing everything. We're all off track because we were talking about that. And my point was, everything is not always about race. Always, and people start taking it personally. You can't really believe in me. That doesn't make all white people racist. You don't know what I'm saying. I think that's what I said. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying. He's trying to parse it out. But if you do it, what I'm saying is, they doing that because they doing that because well, what I'm saying, so we don't care about that. So they run in there, and you got they're voting. Everybody votes. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, because he doesn't found them, people look at it. And if he did found them, other people look at it. So, yeah, that's true. Well, controversy is controversy. No matter what you do, you're going to put somebody off. Just following, you don't say that in the past. Really, really controversial. Who makes it? Who makes it? Who makes it? First of all, just being there makes it color. Actually, the color down there is politics. Democrats are black, and the whites are Republicans. It's true. But you still have a political philosophy. We're in the process. All this money. I got a problem. And as long as you separate, I got a problem. In other words, I was very not really. You know what? Yes, yes. Because I don't like this.
But here again now. Those two entities bring in hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and you don't have a relationship with them. You're out here talking about race. DJI is about money. They use their money for getting from the Supreme Court. We got to make it.
Afternoon at 2 p.m.
David Trump.
And good morning, everybody. Hope this day finds everybody doing well. All jingles with his own more beat. Every time I hit a little tool, I mean, Friday on vehicle. Even though that's I had indoctrination, living in Alabama already. You cannot help it. You just cannot. It's in all of it.
The past is a memory. The future is your imagination. The present is your reality. I live in the present.
But it's when you interpret this thing, it gives you that.
You're either a victim, or a survivor. Okay? I'm not a victim. And I don't blame victims.
Good morning, on there.
Good morning, sir. Well, actually, I didn't even get a chance to say what I thought about the city council meeting because once the word race came up, people made a lot of assumptions that I was saying about. I didn't say anything. Me personally, I don't think it's a matter of race with the decision that the city council. I don't think it's a matter of that. I think it's a matter of accountability. No matter what mayors have done in the past, if we change now, change is always hurtful. It's always important to people. Accountability, I am also. Okay. If some people's feelings are hurt because the city council wants some accountability, well, so be it. City council is there to represent all of us. Make sure that we can have a responsible mayor, the city council, a legislative body. That's the way I look at it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, but that's the mayor's. That's the mayor's stuff. Yeah. Well, what is it that? What is it? What decision, what decision, what decision do you have to do? Right. They're not putting all of them in there. He may be nominated. He may be nominated.
They're just nominated.
They're
not there yet.
We don't have to support him now. No, because he got a couple of people in there. And I'm scratching my head. Yeah. No, they're not in there. Yeah. Right. 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 But maybe they don't. Maybe they don't agree with him. Maybe they don't agree with him. Well, you know, sometimes silence is saying something. I mean, it is. Sometimes, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out is the guy that was up there last night talking about some project or some, what was he talking about? I don't know, but he was up there. He did a 10-minute, spiel about, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you understood what the hell he was talking about, it was a good presentation, but I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, yeah. But what I got out of that presentation last night, somebody's going to get through. And I'm going through it. Yeah, so he's a good girl. Good morning in there.
Sir, hold on. Wait a minute. Stop it and breathe. Hold on. Stop it and breathe. What are you implying by mentioning the mayor and myself together? What are you implying, sir? You lost what? Wait a minute. What do we have in common that we don't? Okay. What are you talking about? Anyway, it's interesting that the council wants to do best practices of other cities when they want to hold the mayor in check. Because other cities have a oversight regarding contract review, which is fine. Other city mayors have board appointments to airport, housing authority, and water board. If we are adopting other cities' best practices, then let's not be selective. Be consistent with fair. But I guess Montgomery, because initially when Montgomery was about all the commission from here, no. Before that, okay. Let's see now, what else? We got new buildings over here. I have everyone mention their school board is also for the look, well, once you put your vote in, that's it. The city has nothing to do with the vote. The county commission has nothing to do with the vote, except to collect the vote. They have no oversight. They have nothing to say about it. They constitute under the state. So
And we need a state exclusive. Then we can blame the mayor. Then we can blame we can't blame him. But right now,
that doesn't change it.
we don't think we're
No, Jefferson County has the worst system in Alabama under that. Same county. Birmingham is the worst, and same county.
It seems that our city president is throwing his weight around a little bit. Yeah. And what's weird?
No, what are you doing?
And this the lady who is governing this, they do it for free. I want all y'all down there to be alone. I'll run it. Yes, I am.
You don't want every time you know.
I don't bother. I like talking.
No, they're gonna blame you. Then they'll be on the radio talking about you.
That's okay. I get a job for 4 years. I got to
No, yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
8-14-40. What do you think about the president? Potentially get us involved overseas in the context of giving Ukraine the authority to level a missile that we are giving them into right.
It doesn't matter. Hold on. What do you think about North Korea sending soldiers? Well, that is now we have an incoming. Hold on, here's what we have. We have an incoming president. He has a good relationship with which we want North Korea, right? And a good relationship with Russia. Okay. Now, Russia has escalated their attack of long-range missiles on Ukraine. But that's because they're in the okay, but we have given them the ability. Now that Russia has escalated with ground troops and missiles long range, you say, well, look, this is not fair. Say, well, okay, go ahead and use what you have.
Those are allies.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me understand. Russia is escalating because they feel that they can do it because of the not this. That's my point of view.
They do it because the president's here right now.
Okay. So they're going to stop when the other government comes in. Okay. Well, that's your point of view. Well, you asked mine. I said that I think this is an attempt to let them know, okay, if you slap me, I slap you back. That's all it is. Well, we're not there. That's our equipment has been there that we supplied them with. And we said, the spring condition, you use it. Right, but we put the limitations on what they are to use it. Okay. So now we said, okay, since they've escalated more, they slap you, but it does not have more. If doesn't do this, it is going to another product. Okay, it is no different. We're supplying missiles, we're supplying mines, we're supplying planes. Right. What's the difference? What is the difference? What is the difference? You can't have the right to defend yourself. As long as we don't do things that are then we supply the offensive team, I think, to go in another country. I think they have been on this. Well, we never gave them the right to
And we're going to look it up.
You know, what's the difference with the drone and the you ever make it like a Biden thing? It's a Biden. You're making it a Biden thing. It's already a war. Who says you can't call it a war? Who says it's not a war? Okay? When Ukraine said this is a war, Ukraine is saying war with what? Putin said he's not at war. Okay? Yeah, they do. Good morning. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Do with your insult for today. Goodbye. You can insult me once. That's enough.
Now we need to check and balance it. Again, I don't remember. If anybody can tell me the contract that you really this was without the blessing coming to the people, I like to do. I mean, maybe 10 years on it. I don't remember any controversy about him taking the to write the check to somebody without the contract. It's possible 2 years ago, all the time, the mayor. But I guess it's everything. Really true controversy. Well, we did have a recording. I just always think this is easy. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Well, I disagree with you. That's your interpretation and what you feel that is your perspective. But he is commander in chief. Therefore, he has generals who are giving him advice. And their advice is not to will. Their advice as military men, all these generals, their job is to seek the best military action that they perceive to be the best, not political. I don't think, you see, when we listen to politicians and we listen to talk radio, we think every decision that is made is a political decision. I don't think that he's going out trying to make a political decision to make things worse for any other party. I think that the generals have told him under this situation, that's my perspective. I think my perspective is I don't look at everything as being political. I think it is a military action based on what he's been told by the military, because he doesn't make it in the blind now. The only way he knows exactly what's going on is because the general tells him. And he is also telling the incoming president what is going on. That is part of the process that we don't hear. So the incoming president is quite aware of what is going on. It's not like it's a secret to him.
So he's been made aware of what's going on because it's going to be a transition of power. Okay. So, but we don't know everything out here. Now, he don't have to consult him, he just let him know his decision. We only have one president at a time. No, he'd only have to let him know after he's made the decision. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what is your perspective? That's true. That's true. I'm not disagreeing. And my perspective, I don't think it's political. So this bill is over. Okay. All right, take it. Can I take a break? We'll be back.
Northwest today, remaining breezy as we move through tonight. Clear tonight, low to be around 40. Thursday through the weekend, over to the 50s and 60s with lows in the 30s and 40s. And that's the first one.
You're always missing part of your favorite show because you have to get out of the car or your Alexa.
Economic dislocation, new ways fundamental value of the currency. That's the big concern. Your financial security. The answer is diversity. Diversity with what? Gold. Gold has been said to be around for thousands of years with some of the worst economic. And for my gold investments, I trust Advantage Gold.
What do you think about this one?
It does not have the stability of the dollar. I'm just afraid that some of them have a lot of money in there. Right now, if you got a lot of money, Bitcoin is good because I would think just a little bit to make some more. If you got a lot of money, then you benefit from that. But if you got a little money, I just had it. And I got some Bitcoin. I've had it in that so long, and so I can't remember my password to get into the money.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. It's like all of the electronic stuff. You want to ask all the people that are invest in none of them.
Although out of all of the other currency, Bitcoin is much stable. I'm just not convinced that it is a guarantee that something will happen. Well, we can't even keep the dollar straight. I got a phone when I couldn't touch it. I couldn't touch it. No. But you got a lot of money. So if you put $1 million into it and it goes at one point, well, that's good for you. And you get the hell out of it. But you got $20.
That's short. That's sort of like people are doing. What sort of as you buying crypto and top, but went up to something is that's really a mean thing. You don't need it anymore.
It's like rich people don't talk about things. So let me shut up.
Telling you like it really is.
And our numbers are 860-1440 and 947. Don't forget next week. I'll be here Monday and Tuesday, then after that, zone for the rest of the week. Also, don't forget we are looking for donations for our helping hand. We started a little early this year because I know that everybody's having a tough time. But believe it or not, no matter how bad your times are, there's somebody who has it worse than you. So what you do is you go to GoFundMe, or you can go to my page, my Facebook page, Kevin Elkins, and a little parachute, with the parachute on, and you will you can there's a link there that allows you to go there and you can do whatever you do. If it's $5, that's fine. And 3 days before Christmas, we go out and we hand people money, $500 to $1,000, depending on how much money we raise. 3 days before Christmas, and we start taking the letter for next week. And from that text, you send me a letter, and you send me a letter of somebody who you believe about. You must give me their name, their phone number, and their address. If you cannot tell them, just I'll get someone from somebody. But just because I don't really think I'm going to get. Again, what you do is they want to recommend this. Anyway, you can send letters. 1 Commerce Street, 36104. That's downtown Montgomery. You can bring it up here. You can go to any service bank and donate to our checking account there. It's Helping Hands / Kevin Elkins. It's there. No, I saved a number. We had some left last year, so I had some in there already. So that was good. It's always good to start out with some money in there. Okay. So anyway, you can now we do have an email, which is good Montgomery.goodnews at gmail.com. That's Montgomery.goodnews at gmail.com. Have that here. You can bring it down here too. We'll take one. And we take it third. All right. Let me Good morning. Thanks for holding. Yes. Oh yeah. Hey, hey. Yeah. And a U.S. Marshal. So yeah, I would suggest you got some wars. You might know what. You might know. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 Mm. Yeah, I'm suspicious of the timing. I'm suspicious of the timing myself. I just don't want my son to have to go someplace because of somebody's political move. And I don't care what anybody says, this was a political move.
And that, as I told the last caller, I think that's your opinion.
Right.
And I gave my point of view, and you're giving yours. And I would like to think that our generals are not giving the president information for political purposes. This is just me from knowing some people in the military and knowing in the higher ups. It's not political.
They were the generals work for the president.
Well, okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I think there are decisions that on the way out the door.
Yeah.
Why now? I think there are a lot of questions that will be answered as we go along.
Then let Trump handle it. Not him.
Yeah. Well,
he only way have to do
it. Yeah. Well,
have to do it.
There must be a reason they told him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I mean, that's just my opinion. And caller, you have your opinion, and
okay.
like the former caller, you thought it was both of you think it's politically motivated.
Yeah.
Totally.
Absolutely.
And I have a little bit more faith in our military than that.
It's not the military we're worried about.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 That's true. All right. Okay. Well, he's somewhere. I don't know exactly who's on top, but good morning. Thanks for holding. Yeah.
Good morning. Yeah, that's where it's Russia has escalated on both the ground and in their missile attacks. So it's not like Ukraine just started for no reason. They escalated all of a sudden. And so at some point you just can't keep doing the exact same thing you've been doing. You've got to do something more. You slap me, I slap you. That's basically what it is. Well, actually, we're not. Actually, all he said is, okay, we'll take the gloves off. You can go ahead and take the gloves off. That's basically all he did. Because they were already there. It's not like we just sent them over there. There was an intention to use them under certain circumstances. And this just seems to be. Yeah, well, he's going to snap his finger and it's going to stop. So we're not worried about it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just let me ask you. I just do you have a duty? Do you have a duty? See you later. I gotta go. We'll take a break. We'll go.
Hey man, why you gotta put your Trump card all the time? Okay, we know you're military. Okay.
I tell you what. One of my fathers in the military.
I don't think we're going to. I think this is it's well right now. I think everybody's going to pull out. Somebody's going to say you got money. You have a big report. You have a big report. You pull it out. Everybody's going to pull out and be part of the USSR. And then next remember when we will have the USSR in conjunction with North Korea. They're not having it. But we have two of these. In other words, Americans, they have some. They're one who don't have a freedom. Abortion is a woman's choice. It's not a political issue. It's not a political issue. It's not a political issue. Well, yeah. Abortion is not a political issue. You know, a woman's choice is not a political issue. The baby's choice is worried about it. 100%. In Russia, it's not a political issue. In India, it's not a political issue. We make what we call a moral issue. It's not a political issue. Letting around to do what means you just have no more. It's not what you want. It's not the world that you want.
If everybody was of the same belief,
do any Christian follow what Christ said? In other words, if Christ were the king today, he would be called a flaming liberal.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD,
but then again, even in the Bible, it says there are righteous indignation. So
So Jesus was not always pleased with everything.
No. What? Let me ask you this. When did he get mad? He got mad one time in the Bible. For what? For the money thing. So that's really what he thought about money. Right. So why we gonna have these people? $1 million church? The original church was in Canaan. So believers don't believe. You believe like they believe. They say, okay, you can kill me before I say I don't believe. Let's go to my step. No, you can't pray like that. That's not your God. This is your God. No freedom to them. Right. In other words, you know what? I was having a conversation with you. Do you know what X is? Do you know what X is? X is decimation. Decimation is do what I say. I destroy you. Information is power. Elon Musk is not making money off of it. No. We got trouble. One thing. We named it X. Decimation. You go against me. What do you do? If somebody disagrees with him, the first thing you do is go into trouble. I don't know. What I'm saying is, it's decimation. X is decimation. If you disagree with me, I decimate you.
And that ain't nothing new.
No, it's not. What's going on? That's how they took over the world. It don't even have to be true. All I got to do is decimate. That's why Trump don't go. He got decimation.
Okay, we're back. Let's go. You did a couple of 2 calls here, and then we're going to call this today. But I gotta get you into the kitchen. Lunch today. You know what I'm gonna get? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna bring some up to today. You know what I'm gonna get? Everybody. That's it. That's it. Good morning. Who's this? Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. 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 All right. Hey, appreciate it. I'm running out of time here. Good morning on there. For me? Yeah. Okay. But isn't that what you're supposed to do? Okay. Okay. Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think those are the things that people disagree with, or businesses that people disagree with. I don't see anything controversial about that. Nothing controversial about. No, he decided to change the insurance company for the retirees. The city council community did exactly what they're supposed to do. Okay, so what's controversial? No, that's what they're supposed. If you're a citizen and you disagree with the CEO's thing, you're supposed to show up and now if you don't, that's kind of. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time for that one at the moment. Good point. Okay, appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, will be. Now, I just want to,
Well, there have Kevin, let's call it thing. There have been controversial.
That's really really serious.
This is not serious. You know what? Make me yeah, not otherwise. Yeah, not otherwise. In other words, you see all those things you mentioned about us, you forgot about.
Forget about it. Because it wasn't that big a deal to me. Uh-oh. Hey, you got 30 seconds. Okay, I got. Let's take one more 30 seconds. We've only got 30 seconds. Okay, here. Yeah, we got. Listen, we're not even gonna put the phone no more because well, it's an interesting day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how long is all this today? About your poor week. Anyway,
you carried it another direction.
Okay.
Oh. Where are you going next week? Cool.